Oh no, I entered the wrong figures in the financial report. The profit is overstated.
Azmi, what happened?
I made a mistake. I'm thinking of keeping quiet.
That's unethical. It can affect the company and the customer.
Me, this number accumulate because my decision is depend on this.
I
I will check and update to you, okay?
I'm scared. If they find out, I might get in trouble.
Azmi, you cannot hide this thing, okay? This will be worse, more than you think, okay? Just be honest to the manager, okay? Just be calm, okay?
I have something to talk to you, sir.
What's going on?
Sir, I made a mistake in the report.
This is serious. It can damage our company reputation. Sir, we have some issue about process key in our report. Furthermore, Hazimi will explain.
First of all, I'm sorry, sir, that I made a mistake during keying the report. My mistake is I key in the wrong number to the report. But yesterday, my colleague said I have to honest to the HR and manager. This is the report.
Okay, I forgive you about the mistake that you do, because you have a good attitude, because you have a honesty. Because some employee or people do not want to talk about their mistake and always lie to HR or manager because they have a mistake in their work. But you have a good attitude, and in this company, honesty is very important. Employees must take responsibility for their action. So I forgive you.
Thank you, sir. We will correct the report and inform to the customer.
Sir, this is the new report that I already made correction. Yes, sir.
Thank you for being honest. I think I have gained more trust to your company.
I learned my lesson. Honesty is the best choice.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Muhammad Muzamin bin Musa and my metric number is 23DLS23F2058. So today our group will present about a case study that is topic covering up a mistake. So this case in and about an employee who made an error in a financial report. The mistake caused the profit to be overstated, which means the information in the report is not accurate. This issue is important because financial reports are used by the company and customer to make a decision. If the information is wrong, it can affect the company performance, lead to poor decision making. Instead of reporting the mistake, the employee is thinking about hiding it to avoid getting into trouble. So this creates an ethical dilemma whether the employee should be honest and admit the mistake or protect himself by hiding the truth. Next slide, we will explain the ethical issue involved in this case.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Faris Hakim bin Muhammad Faisal. My matrix number is 23DLS23F2056. I will talk about the ethical issues based on the situation in the videos, integrity and honesty. The most immediate issues is the temptation to suppress the truth. By considering keeping quiet, Hazimi flirts with dishonesty by omissions. Second one, professional competence and due care. The original mistake of stating profits represents a lapse in professional accuracy, while making a mistake isn't necessarily unethical. Failing to report it immediately violates the duty of care owed to the company. The third one, transparency. Hakim, the customer, relies on the accurate data to make decisions. Providing overstated figures is a form of mispresentation, which borders on fraudulent reporting if intentional. Accountability. Hazimi's initial fear of getting in trouble shows a conflict between self-preservation and the ethical obligation to take responsibility for one's work. So for me, thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Muhammad Zamira Azami bin Abdullah. My matrix number is 23-23F2020. Now I will talk about the stakeholder who affected by this ethical dilemma. First, we have Hazimi, the employee at the center of this case. He is the one who made the mistake in financial report and faced a difficult moral decision, whether to hide it or come clean. Next is Muzamil, who played two roles in this case as Hazimi colleague, who was aware of the mistake and encouraged him to be honest. And also the HR officer who remind everyone that honesty and accountability are non-negotiable in the workplace. Then we have Zami. As a leader, the accuracy of the report falls under his responsibility. A wrong report can directly damage the company reputation and operation. We also have Hakim, who played the role of customer. He relied on financial report to make important business decisions, which mean an inaccurate report directly mislead him and affected his trust in the company. Finally, there is company and society as a whole. The financial data is hidden or incorrect. It creates a ripple effect, affecting trust, business decision, and the company standing in the industry. As we can see, one mistake does not only affect one person, it impacts everyone around them.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Hazimi bin Nasiman. Number matric 23DLS 23F2070. In this situation, the employee has several moral choices. First, the employee can choose to admit the mistake and report it honestly to the manager. This is the most ethical option. Second, the employee may decide to hide the mistake to avoid punishment. However, this is unethical because it can harm the company and stakeholder. Third, the employees might try to correct the mistakes without informing anyone. Although it may seem helpful, it still lacks transparency. Another option is to seek advice from colleague or head before taking action. This shows responsibility. Lastly, the employee may delay reporting, hoping that no one will notice, but this can lead to bigger consequences in future. The next slide is ethical analysis. This case involves several important ethical principles. First is honesty, where the employee must tell the truth about the mistake. Next is integrity, which means doing the right thing even when it is difficult or risky. Responsibility is also important because the employee must accept the consequences of their actions. Accountability means being answerable for the mistake instead of avoiding. This situation also affects stakeholders such as the company and customers, especially if wrong information is used for decision making. Finally, trust and reputation are very important in businesses. Being honest helps to maintain trust, while hiding mistakes can damage the company image. That's all for me. Thank you.
Lastly, I will talk about the best ethical decision in this situation. Our group recommend that Hazimi should immediately come forward and report the error to his manager. As we saw in the roleplay, once he was honest, the manager took action to correct the report and inform the customer. That shows us that honesty, no matter how scary it feels, always leads to a better outcome. Hakim, as the customer, responded positively, saying, "Thank you for being honest. I trust your company." That trust is something no cover-up can ever build. We also recommend that companies should have a clear error reporting policy so that employees feel safe to admit mistake without fear of harsh punishment. This encourages a culture of transparency and accountability. The lesson from this case is simple but powerful. Mistakes can happen, but hiding them is unethical. The moment Hazimi chose honesty, he not only protecting the company, he also protected himself. As our group conclusion, always choose integrity because in the long run, it is always the right choice. Thank you.